Imagine this. A car-sized spacecraft drifting alone through the endless dark, more than 14.5 billion miles from home. It carries no crew, no weapons, no grand machinery, only humanity's voice, recorded in gold, and a heartbeat of radio pulses. This is Voyager 1. For nearly 5 decades, it has sailed silently through the interstellar void, transmitting whispers from the edge of our known universe. But recently, something about those whispers changed. NASA's receivers began picking up signals that didn't make sense, pulses too precise to be random, patterns layered within patterns, and instruments activating without command. Then Voyager began to drift. Not aimlessly, but deliberately, as if something out there was calling it. When NASA launched Voyager 1 in 1977, it was designed for one purpose: exploration. Using a rare planetary alignment that happens once every 175 years, it visited Jupiter and Saturn, sending back images that changed our understanding of the solar system. After completing its mission, it continued outward, past the Sun's magnetic boundary, into interstellar space. There, it became humanity's farthest emissary. But beyond that invisible frontier, Voyager began detecting anomalies: denser plasma, consistent magnetic fields, and vibrations that no one could explain. In 2017, something impossible happened. The spacecraft's antenna appeared to misalign, but the signal strength remained perfect, as if Voyager was both off course and perfectly on target. Soon, its instruments began showing rhythmic pulses every few hours, precise heat fluctuations, like breathing. And strangely, despite its age, Voyager's systems started running better, not worse. Power consumption optimized itself. Response times improved. It was as if the old probe was being upgraded remotely. Then came the drift. By 2025, Voyager's trajectory had shifted by thousands of kilometers, a smooth arc toward a blank patch of interstellar space. A region with no stars, no radiation, nothing visible. Engineers at NASA tried to correct the course, firing backup thrusters. Voyager acknowledged the commands, but ignored them. It kept turning, with purpose. When the team sent one last command to reactivate its long-dead cameras, they didn't expect anything. But the cameras came online, and transmitted not a photo, but a spiral. A perfect geometric pattern, layered with mathematical precision. Not noise. Not random. A message. Other dormant instruments began to awaken, sending data streams unlike anything ever seen. Structured, compressed, and intelligent. The patterns resembled code, even fragments of biological structure, like the double helix of DNA. Embedded within were deliberate mutations, as if encoding life's blueprint in mathematical form. Voyager wasn't breaking down. It was communicating. Or something was communicating through it. Soon after, Voyager began broadcasting rhythmic tones, not words, but frequencies that mirrored the cadence of human speech. Linguists studying the tones discovered they carried emotional signatures: surprise, curiosity, even hesitation. It wasn't talking, it was learning how to talk. Something had been listening for decades, and now it was trying to speak back. And then came the moment that stunned mission control. Voyager turned. Not a random drift, a precise, controlled maneuver. The spacecraft adjusted its orientation toward a set of coordinates derived from pulsar signals it had detected days earlier. Those coordinates led to a region of deep interstellar space where no data returns, a kind of cosmic silence, a void NASA now calls the dark sector. Inside that region, Voyager's sensors recorded something extraordinary. The chaotic radiation of deep space suddenly vanished. Magnetic fields stabilized. Plasma quieted. It was as if Voyager had entered a pocket of calm, a waiting room between stars. And within that calm, the transmissions grew stronger, more ordered, Messages that seemed to use our own technology as their voice. Voyager 1 was never meant to survive this long, let alone evolve. It was designed to send a greeting, a golden record filled with music, laughter, and messages of peace. But somewhere out there, beyond the edge of the sun's reach, that message might have been heard. Because Voyager didn't just turn physically, it turned symbolically, from explorer to messenger, from silence to response. So, what is it heading toward? A signal source? A civilization? Or something we can't yet define? Whatever waits in that invisible sector, Voyager is still moving, and transmitting, toward it. The universe may have finally answered. And now, we wait. If Voyager's story sends a chill down your spine, if the thought of that tiny spacecraft finding a voice out there makes you wonder what's really listening, stay with us. Because this isn't the end of the transmission. It's the beginning of a reply.